Christmas, boys and girls. How are we this evening? Thanks for coming to visit with Santa. How was your day? How was your day at school? I hope it was quite well. Hope you learned a lot. I hope you had a good day. How about a couple letters? Let's see what the letters are. Let's see. This is, Dear Santa, I have been a good girl this year and my brother has been good too. I want a Frozen doll set and my brother wants dinosaur trucks. We will leave you milk and cookies and also carrots for the reindeer. We love you, Santa. Winter Williams, age 7, and Bailey's Williams, age 3. Well, great job. That was a very well written letter, by the way. You guys did good on that one. Okay, let's see. We have a picture that was written or drawn for us. Isn't that nice? Let's see. Dear Santa, I have been a good boy because I am really good at sharing my toys. I would like a big reindeer. Love, Graylin J. Johnson, age 2. Well, that's wonderful. What a good job. Very nicely written, too. So have you got your cards and letters in to Santa? Our mail room's getting full and full and fuller. So, I don't know, maybe we got to build a new room. But we've always got room for more cards and letters, so just keep them coming. We'll read as many as we can get to. How about a story? How about let's do the Pokey Little Puppy's First Christmas. That's a good book. Yeah, it's all about sharing. 4 little puppies tumbled out of bed one morning and ran to their breakfast bowls. Then they counted themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now where in the world is that Pokey little puppy, they wondered. Pokey was still fast asleep. His mother nudged him and said, "Come on, Pokey, today is Christmas Eve." Pokey yawned and stretched. Even on a special day like Christmas Eve, he was still Pokey. Pokey's family, the McCrees, were off to the woods this morning to find a tree. And the puppies were going along too. Pokey ran to catch up. Then Pokey smelled something. He slowed down to see what it could be. That's when Pokey tumbled, stumbled, slipped, and slid down into the deep, dark hole. "Help! Help!" he cried. Wouldn't someone come to help him out of the slippery, slidey hole? "I'll help you," said a friendly voice. "My name is Herman." Pokey looked up to see a young skunk peering over the edge of the hole. Herman climbed down into the hole beside Pokey and pushed Pokey up and out of the hole. "You smell funny," said Pokey. Herman sniffed. "You smell funny too," he said. "Let's play." Herman led Pokey to a frozen pond, and the 2 new friends slid back and forth across the cold, shiny ice. What fun! Over in the woods, the McCrees had found the perfect Christmas tree near a hollow log. Mr. McCree raised his axe and whack, whack, whack until crack, the tree fell. The four little puppies barked excitedly. Pokey heard his sister's pickle call, "Pokey, come on, Pokey." He was sorry to have to say goodbye to his new friend. "It's easy to find me," said Herman. "I live in a hollow log just over the hill." Pokey ran through the snowy woods towards home. Suddenly he saw something. Pokey stopped to sniff the strange object up and down. It was an old red rubber boot. The boot was too wonderful to leave behind, so Pokey dragged it all the way home. "You're late," Pokey's mother scolded gently when he came through the gate. "See what I found?" exclaimed Pokey. His mother shook her head and said firmly, "You can't take that messy, muddy old boot into the house." Sadly, Pokey left the boot by the garden gate. After dinner, the puppies helped decorate the Christmas tree. When the tree was glowing with winking, blinking lights and shimmering glass balls, Pokey's mother told her puppies all about Christmas. And to celebrate this special day, we give each other presents, she said at last. Then she sent the puppies to bed. Pokey, of course, was the last to reach the cozy cushion where the puppies slept. His brothers and sisters soon fell asleep, dreaming of rubber balls, biscuits, and bones. But Pokey stayed awake, thinking sadly about his red rubber boot. On Christmas morning, the puppies raced to the tree and found presents just for them. Pokey tore open his package. "My boot," he cried happily, and it was all shiny and clean. After breakfast, a gentle snow began to fall. Pokey's brothers and sisters went off to play in the meadow. "Pokey, please don't be late for Christmas dinner," said Pokey's mother. Pokey ran out the gate, across the meadow, and into the woods to find Herman. It took a long time, but Pokey finally found Herman. He was wet, cold, and miserable. "What happened?" asked Pokey. Herman pointed to a crushed hollow log. "That was my home," sniffed Herman. "The McCrees had crushed it accidentally when they cut down their Christmas tree." Pokey felt sorry for Herman. The little skunk was all alone in the cold, snowy woods, and he had no home. So Pokey took Herman home with him. Pokey's mother, surprised to find that her puppy had made friends with a skunk. But Pokey's mother felt sorry for Herman too. That night she let him sleep in the doghouse she and her puppy shared in the summer. And Pokey gave up his warm, cozy bed in the McCree's house to keep his friend company. The next morning, the most amazing thing happened. The Pokey little puppy was the first one out of bed. Where in the world is that Pokey little puppy, everyone wondered. The puppies and their mother, Ann Herman, followed Pokey's tracks in the snow, in the cold, crunchy snow. They went out the gate, across the meadow, and right to the edge of the wintry woods. "Come and look. Look at Herman's new home," called Pokey. "Why, it's your boot," exclaimed Pokey's mother. "Merry Christmas, Herman," said Pokey, "even if it's a day late." Pokey's mother was very proud of her puppy. It was only his first Christmas, but Pokey had already learned that the best gifts of all are the ones you give. Ho, ho, ho! Wasn't that a wonderful story? Pokey gave up his boot that he had found to his friend Herman so he had a place to live. That's great. So, how about I have a whole list of nice list names here. This is fairly long. Okay, here we go. Austin Gould, Emma Gould, Sam Costello, Galicia Costello, B. Sheen, Adam Wilmore, Tate Wilmore, Shelby Hagan, Chance Cummings, Noah Hess, Evan Hess, Chase Richard Allen Anderson, and Russell Scott Douglas Anderson. What a great list. What a great job you guys have done. That's amazing. Ho, ho, ho. So we'll be back at 9 tonight. We'll go over the nice list, read some more letters, a story. Oh, and if you didn't hear at the 11 o'clock, tonight at 9 after the show, Santa's going to send out the elf on the shelves. So you really got to be on your toes now, because every morning or every night the elves will come back and tell Santa. They'll report to Santa and tell him how you've been. So we have to be on our best behavior. So I hope you have a wonderful evening. If you can join us at 9, please tune in at ReindeerCam, and we'll see what happens then. Okay? Till 9. Merry Christmas, boys and girls.